gentlemen and ladies, welcome to a special video. I was talking with some people in my DMs, and sometimes my DMs are just wild. Anyways, one guy said that the Edmonton Oilers would be a crap team if it was, and for the system that they're in now. If we went to a 3-point system, so in case you guys are not aware, international hockey has a 3-point system. 3 points for a win, 2 points for an overtime win, and nothing for losses. Well, 1 point for an overtime or shootout loss, but I'm saying nothing for losses. In my system that I've created, nothing for loss. So you get 3 points for a win, you get 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for a shootout win. So as you go deeper, you get less points. So you get 0 points for a loss in regulation, like you still do. This time you get 0 points for overtime losses and 0 points for shootout losses. If you lose, you lose. It's where you win in regulation that I'm going to consider this to be a positive thing. So I'm going to show you guys the standings in the West. Now currently, as of right now in the West, we have very simple, Colorado's on top. $59 points. Dallas has 55. Minnesota's got 49. Anaheim's got 44. Vegas has 42. Edmonton has 42. LA has 39. Utah has 39. San Jose has 37. St. Louis has 36. Nashville 34. Calgary 34. Winnipeg 33. Vancouver 33. Seattle 32. And bringing up the rear, Chicago 32. Now, that is under this current system. As it would stack up with my system, you would have Colorado with 76 points. Remember, every regulation win is worth 3. They'd stay in first. Dallas would stay in second with 68. Minnesota would be in third with 57. Anaheim would stay put. Edmonton would actually move up one. I know it said stay because when I wrote my notes down, I had Edmonton in 5th place and Vegas in 6th. Ignore that. So Edmonton would actually move up one. Utah would move from 8th to 6th. San Jose would move from 9th to 7th. Vegas would go down 3 spots. Vegas would drop from 5th to 8th. St. Louis would move up 1 spot. Winnipeg would move up 3. The biggest losers would be the LA Kings. They'd move down 4 spots to 11th. So they'd go from 7th in the playoffs to 11th out of the whole thing. Calgary would stay pat. Nashville would drop 2. Chicago would actually move up. Not any better than playoff spot, but they'd move up. Vancouver and Seattle move down. See the drastic point difference here, though? 59-76, 55-68, 49-57. Anaheim has 44. They'd have 51. Edmonton would be roughly the same, 49-42. Utah would have 39. They'd jump up 10 spots because they win a lot of games in regulation. It's just the way she goes. Vegas would be about the same. St. Louis would also jump up a lot. Winnipeg would jump up a lot. LA would actually gain 1 point in the new system. Calgary would jump up a fair bit. Nashville would jump up a fair bit. Chicago would jump up a fair bit. Vancouver would jump up a little bit. Seattle would gain 2 points out of it. Now, in the East, and this is the best part, the East. Check this out. The East right now, as it stands, Carolina's in first with 47. Detroit's in second with 45. Washington's in third with 43. Montreal's in fourth with 43. You got the Islanders in 42 and fifth. Philadelphia 6th with 41. Tampa with 41 and 7th. Jersey 41 and 8. Boston 41 and 9. Florida's got 40 and 10th. Ottawa's got 40 and 11th. Rangers have 40 and 12th. Pittsburgh's got 39 and 13th. 14th, you got Buffalo with 38. Toronto's in 15th with 35. And bringing up the rear in the East is Columbus, right? Now that you got it good and understood, check this out. If the East was to do my system, Detroit would move up a spot. They'd get 56 points, move up 1. Washington would have 55. They'd move up 1. Carolina would move down 2 from 1st to 3rd with 54 points. Tampa would be a really big gainer with 54 points, up 3. Boston would be up 4. Florida would be up 4. New Jersey would move up 1. Montreal and New York Islanders would be the big losers right now, down 4 spots. Montreal would still be in the playoff spot. Sorry, the Islanders would be above Montreal. I messed that up. So yeah, Montreal would be down 5. Islanders would be down 4. Big winners again, Ottawa, Rangers, Buffalo. Pittsburgh will stay pat. Up 1 would be Toronto, but with a lot more points. Philadelphia would be your biggest losers of East and West, down 9. Because Philadelphia doesn't win very many games in regulation. Remember, overtime losses don't count for anything. They count for an L. A loss counts for an L. A shootout loss counts for an L. All losses just count for 0 points. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are. How do you like this new system? Do you think it would work? I think it would work. I think if you went 3 points for a regulation win, 2 points for an overtime win, 1 point for a shootout win, if you insist on having shootouts in the NHL, it should only be worth 1 point. All losses are worth nothing. What are your guys' thoughts in the comments? My name's Matt, OilersFanReaction. Deuces.